My name is Zac Pensol. I'm a freelance writer and artist, and this year I'm nominated for a Saturday Visitor Award for my original play, A Christmas Carol for Edgar Allan Poe, which I wrote for the National Edgar Allan Poe Theater in Baltimore. It's kind of what it sounds like. It's a Christmas Carol, but done with the Poe twist to it. I really try to do my best in terms of marrying Poe's life story, his history, his works, his influences, all into something that felt like a Christmas Carol, but with a Poe twist. So I'm really excited to see it. The Poe Theater will be performing it later this year, and so I'm really excited that it also got nominated this year. So the National Edgar Allan Poe Theater, they kind of put out a call for. They basically just said a Christmas Carol, but Edgar Allan Poe. Anybody have any ideas? And I'd actually met them from the last time that I was nominated for a Saturday Visitor Award. They had been also, so I met them, and that's how I kind of got in with them. So I saw that prompt, and that just kind of got the wheels turning. I just started thinking, I was like, well, what? How does one marry those ideas? And I really got to looking into Poe's life story and his experiences, and I realized that I really think, or I really felt that there was a Scrooge-like period of his life. I especially looked at The Raven. You know, that was kind of the big turning point in his life and his career, and that came out in, I believe, late January, early February, when it was first published. So I just kind of started thinking, like, well, what was the Christmas prior to that like? And I just started imagining Poe kind of at rock bottom. You know, Virginia's wife was sick. He had just kind of had ups and downs in his career and his life. And I really just got to thinking about the stages of the ghosts in A Christmas Carol in terms of past, present, and future. And I guess the idea just really entered my head of, well, what would Poe experience if those ghosts visited him? They're kind of on the uh, unbeknownst to him, on the eve of the greatest success his life would know. I think that there's something really intriguing. This is a thought that I kept having. There's something really intriguing to the narrative of Arthur Gordon Pym. Uh, it's just, I think, because that also you can read it and see so many seeds being planted for what Lovecraft would later do, and what would kind of balloon up into like exploration horror, I guess, or is the word, or cosmic horror, if you will. So I think that there's something really, some untapped potential in Arthur Gordon Pym that I would love to see in like a movie or something. I think that would be really, really cool. I don't know if you could do it on stage, maybe, but I that's just one that I feel like hasn't been done a whole lot. And like, I kept letting my brain kind of get carried away with like, okay, what would I do with that? I primarily use Instagram as kind of my art portfolio. So just at Zac Pensol, ZACPENSOL. That's my Instagram. It's primarily artwork, but I call it Zac Pensol Artist and stuff. So I also I let the stuff do a lot of heavy lifting as far as writing and everything. So that's where I've been posting a lot about this play, about the award nomination. You can also find, I've got a page on Facebook. I've pretty much any social media platform I've got something, but Instagram's really the main thing to find me on.